Hey everybody, Antranik here again. I just want to talk about planning and the importance of planning. It sounds so obvious, right? It's nice to plan, but really the reason I mention it is because when I was going to record my video series on how to use the gymnastics rings, which I love that series, by the way. I think it's top notch. And the reason one of the reasons it's top notch is not only because I planned which videos I was gonna make in what series, but also because I hired a cameraman and I knew his time was limited, that I had to plan so that I don't waste his time, so that I would take minimal takes and all that stuff. And he told me this great quote when I told him that I was preparing. He said, he said, failing to plan is like planning to fail. Okay, let me say that one more time. Failing to plan is like planning to fail, which sounds really harsh, right? I mean, it's basically saying that if you don't plan, you're probably gonna fail. And it's not entirely true, but the chance of failing is much higher for sure. And maybe it's not really about failure, but it's about doing your best. And it's so important to do your best. What's the point of doing something if you're not going to do your best at it, right? At the same time, you also have to understand that things never go the way you planned. No matter how well you planned for it, they're not going to turn out the way you think they are. Ever. Life always throws curveballs at you. I always say that. Because you never know. No matter how well you think something's gonna go down, how it actually occurs in life is gonna be different than how you expected it to. That's the magic of life. So at the same time though, it depends, what you're doing. You don't need to plan every single thing. There needs to be some sort of looseness and flexibility mentally to be able to allow yourself to be spontaneous and ever-changing, because spontaneity is part of what makes life magical, in my opinion. So if you are going to go on a date with someone, it's nice to plan a little bit, but also feel free enough to have like a little bit of leeway, so that you can get to know the other person in a more natural setting where it's not all rigid and, yeah, we're gonna do this and then that and then this. No, because life doesn't work that way, If things don't go the way you want, what will you do then? Then that's when the real personality comes out, Anyway, maybe I should make another video on like what to do when shit hits the fan. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this one. Ask me any questions. Maybe I'll take requests. If you like these car talks, I can definitely, take requests. Just be specific in your questions, and let's go from there. Thanks for watching.